Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Pokemon Showdown video. I'm your boy, Impulse, and I'm using this team again because I literally recorded the last video on my channel like 5 minutes ago, and it's uploading now, which is pretty goddamn risky because my computer is a rickety piece of shit. Sorry, I don't like to trash talk electronics when I'm using them. I feel like they have some sort of spirit. It's wildly irrational, I know, but please don't tell me you have magic bounce. Ha! Bitch! You don't. But yeah, doing anything while doing anything else on my computer is a really shitty idea. That includes playing video games and recording me playing video games. It's a lot like trying to walk, chew gum, and breathe at the same time. It's always disastrous. That was a joke. Anyway, um, um, it's Super Bowl Sunday. And I feel like it's hard because I could have like made like a team um for like I don't know. I could have made like a Seahawks based team because fuck the Patriots. It's right, I said it. No, it's just because everybody near me is a Patriots fan and they're not that good and everybody gets so fucking hyped. My lord, every time they go to the Super Bowl, they lose to the Giants. So I'm a Giants fan. So you dick Tom Brady, all that. All that stuff. I just I babble a lot, and I feel like it is nice to have like an on-point Pokemon Showdown video where like I get focused and I try to just talk about like my strat and stuff. How I make a team. You know what? That's a good thing to go over. You calm-minded. You're a fairy type. Um I'm gonna wreck it. That's good against fairy. Steel? I don't have any of that. Poison? I don't have any. Oh no, my team's very weak. Oh wait, shit. What the fuck's he gonna do to Christ almighty? Oh, it was a crit too. Can't do shit, man. You can't do shit. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna calm mine because I don't think there's shit he can do to me. And Psyshock can do a good amount of damage to him because I don't like Clefable's physical defense. It's pretty bulky, but it's not like Skarmory. I digress. What I try to do when I'm making a team, it's really like it's really basic. If anybody actually cares, because I'm not. This team is probably the best team I've ever made. I made a good one in UU for 5th gen. I won a lot of battles with that. You dick. You know what? If he wants to make this a Cold War, I can roll with that, because Psyshock is going to OHKO him eventually. Hopefully. Ooh, yeah, oh, fuck my butt. Alright. He probably has Bullet Punch. Um. Unless he's a vested Metagross, his special defense is probably not that good, so. I'll see what you got. Anyway, I do sort of, if you've watched. Oh, fucking God, I forget. See, this is what happens when you don't play for 3 months. Metagross gets a Mega Evolution. Ah, God. It's probably slow, though. Yeah, alright. Back on track. Basically do a similar thing to what BT does. I don't know. If you're watching my videos, you probably watched Blame Truth at least once. And he said that he tries to just he starts with one Pokemon that he wants to like showcase, and he kind of builds the team from around there. And I really agree that that's a fantastic place to start because that's usually the hardest part is when you want to make a new team is starting it out. The amendment that I kind of sort of want to make to what he said is now with Mega Evolutions and because you can only have one, to me it just makes sense to build around your one Mega Evo because you can like that's a limiting factor, limiting reactant, if you will. And So it makes sense to build everything off of that, to me at least. That being said, that's not always what I do. But I try to. Yeah, he's gonna die. Uh, I try to. I try to do that. Sometimes I don't. I don't think I've put a video on my channel where I have a team without a mega. But I believe I do. It's kind of a. Unless you're playing like NU or something, where I don't know how many megas are even in NU, it's kind of a waste to not put a mega on your team too. Which is where that mindset comes in. And so as a team, I try to make sure that there's no one type of move or of Pokemon that I'm weak to. And so, I try to make sure that I have everything that has. I don't think Keldeo's gonna be faster than me. Oh, he's probably got Aqua Jet though. I'm a fucking moron. Um, Whatever. Too late now. And because for whatever reason my move cancel doesn't work. Back to what I was trying to say. He's faster. He's probably Scarf though. So get that shit out of here, son. This would be a fantastic opportunity to set up, but alright. Fuck. So I make sure that each Pokemon has a good amount of variety in their moves, and I make sure that overall my team has a good amount of variety of moves, and everything can more or less play to its own strengths and attempt to cover, excuse me, attempt to cover its weaknesses. Um, but Mamoswine doesn't is a good example of like I don't think with the move pool and with what I was trying to do because it's assault vested that I could realistically cover its. I keep forgetting that ice is weak to fighting. Shit. Um, so Keldeo is presenting a bit of trouble because Sylvia is down, and I'm a moron and I didn't switch into dry clean only. I can just switch into Skarmory now, though. There ain't shit that Keldeo can do that. I don't know why I didn't do that either. That was probably the worst possible play. Um, I blame the rust. This is like my seventh or eighth PS game in the last like 6 months plus, so you're gonna have to bear with me a little bit if I make some genuinely awful plays like the one I just did. Back to building the team, however. Um, Making sure that I'm not weak to any one type of move. That's just a typing thing. But sometimes it's not. And what I mean by that is, so I have good old Skarmory here, and Skarmory has, a ridiculously high physical defense. I think I invested in HP too, probably. And he's not gonna want to take a Brave Bird, so I'm gonna. Nah, nothing really wants to take that ever though. Um, so fighting types, right? Skarmory is not weak really or strong really, with air quotes around that to fighting type moves that is, because he's steel. Fighting super effective against steel. Fighting is not very effective against flying. It cancels out. Regular old 1x effectiveness, but because like 90% of fighting type moves are physical, I consider that a pretty good, and I have to watch my terminology here, but I want to say check to fighting type moves. There's checks, which I believe, um, a check is like you can't get, they can't make any headway, and a counter is they can't make any headway and you kill them, sort of deal. So it's actually a fairly okay counter too because of Brave Bird, and I'm gonna get roasted here, but it doesn't particularly matter what I go into. If he has a balloon, it's already popped, so I'm gonna kind of I don't really my situational awareness in PS is shot to shit. I don't really know what to do. Like if this was like a year ago, I'd be like on point, like oh I can counter Heat Ran mad easy. But oh he all right. That was see he doesn't know what I'm gonna do either. which means that I've lost my touch and become unpredictable. Yeah, when you're like, there's a lot of really obvious moves in Showdown, and when you're fairly decent, you start to, develop that move set, and if you're also fairly decent, you will be able to predict that, which is why I struggle with making moves even when I've been playing Showdown nonstop for like months, because it's really difficult to predict exactly what someone else is gonna do. Um, yeah, so that's really I'm really a free form and some may say impulsive person. So he's gonna use a fire type move like guaranteed now. So I'm just gonna brave burn him again, and or he might be an idiot and use toxic. I do not have that much time left. I really need to stop babbling. I really all right. I fucking look mate. I went. So don't put any of this bullshit on me right now. I must have got a crit last time. Fuck. So that's really it. I don't have. Okay, okay. Oh god, oh god. That was a poor decision. That was a poor decision! He's probably like, oh, what the fuck? I might. I might be able to. What? I'm. I'm angry with this. I'm very angry at this. Poop. I'm gonna try and make this one quick. Gonna go for the sweep. Yes, yes, join battle. Yes. Oh, Jesus, Showdown. Uh, mm, easy, easy lead. Um, yeah. So the cliff notes are pick a Pokemon, nice powerful one, usually like an offensive one, and try to build around it. Compensate for everything's strengths and weaknesses as best you can. Take into account stats when you do so, not just typing. Um, Try and make sure that your Pokemon are well-rounded. Example that I was trying to fucking say was Sylveon and the Psyshock thing, how, it can hit physically and specially, sort of, which is nice, but it only uses special attack, so you don't have to, like, hedge your bets in the attack department, which is nice. um, don't you... I try to steer clear of using exact Smogon sets. Um, be unpredictable is probably my big... Wow, okay. That's probably my biggest tip of the day in the team building department, because that's what I try and do. That's why I use the expert belt with fair amounts of frequency, because you can't see it immediately like you can with lefties or life orb, and so people will maybe think that you're banded or spect, and they will play based on that, and you can make them look stupid. Anyway, that's about the end of this video. I think I'm running out of time. So, hopefully you liked it. Have a good and safe Super Bowl Sunday, and goodbye.